everybody, I'm Susan. Welcome to Plateau Art Studio, Art for Kids. I'm here to help you along today with an art project, so let's see what we're working on today. Hey everybody, okay, today we're going to learn how to paint a lion. So this is a sample from one of my students long ago who she did a couple of them, so that's kind of fun. So anyway, I thought I would use it as my sample for you because I think she did a pretty good job. So I'm going to teach you how to shade using only two colors. So let's get started. And you might notice a little shine to this because we are going to use a gold metallic, which is like a glitter paint. So all right, so you have your lion, it's traced out. I want you to use your marker or black crayon, and when I say marker, this is a Sharpie fine point marker. So if your mom or dad has a Sharpie and you're allowed to use it for art only, that would be great. So when you paint, then this doesn't smear, it stays put. So I want you to trace your lion, and I will finish this one. You get started on yours. You get a black crayon or a marker to trace. Maybe you want dark brown, I don't care. Just something dark. So yeah, so just trace all the little lines. And obviously I'm going to be done before you, so you work on that, and when we're done, you pause my video until you are done tracing, and then revisit me for the next step. Okay, so hope you're having a good day today. Gosh, the sun is out today, it's so pretty. So I'm gonna definitely go for a walk after we do art. Okay, so I'm almost done, and you can go kind of slow. That's why I always like to show you a little bit of my technique tracing. The eye, you can kind of make a circle, and cat's eyes are they're not round in the middle, they're kind of a straight little, kind of an oval or a slant. I didn't do as good job on that one as that one, but that's okay. All right, so so don't forget to fill in the little ears, the eyes, and what else do we need? We need his whiskers, so you can make some dots where the whiskers will come out from. I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you work on tracing your lion and put me on pause, and when you're done tracing, then revisit me and we'll start painting. Okay, so the next step, I have one that's partially done to show you. Oh wow, I used only 2 colors to do this whole thing besides the nose. I used brown, but for the whole lion on this side, I wanted you to see it because I only used 2 colors. I used orange and yellow, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. So you need a medium small flat brush, something that a brush that will fit into all these areas. All right, so if it's too big, then you'll have trouble getting into those areas. And use a smaller brush. So you get your brush wet, dab it on the towel, and let's get started here. So I'm going to finish this here. I did mix a little orange and yellow, a little more yellow than orange for my lion color. It makes a really nice golden color. Okay, so that's still pretty orange. I need more yellow. That's closer. This is on watercolor paper, so don't be afraid to use a little bit of water. It will make your paint go further, much further. You'll be able to paint a lot more with it. A lot more area. Okay. Now I'm going to press my brush down just gently, and I'm going to twist it in between my thumb and finger. If you can roll your brush like that, you can do it the same facing down, and you can roll your brush into a corner, like a circle. It's something for you to practice. So if you can do that and roll it, then you can twist your brush and make those nice curves. All right, so let's see here. So I don't have very much orange in my, oops, let's see. Oh well, that's all right. Hold on a minute here. I have a little technical, there. The other light wasn't on. So, let's see, I'm gonna finish his nose with that same kind of yellowy color, yellow gold. Okay, and then this side, you notice like the shading, I added a little more orange. All right, so I'm gonna use this up. And I know I probably paint a lot faster, so always put me on pause when you're done painting a certain area, then revisit me. I tend to kind of scoot right along. So now I'm going to use a little bit of more orange in this area here. So see how this is darker here? I'm going to put my orange in there to make that darker. And you can use that as shading. And just a little bit of yellow under the eye. You can do it all one color. I just like to always show you, you know, just little tricks of the trade, just really basic things on how to use your two colors for light and dark. So it looks like I need a little more here. Here. I'm going next to the nose and around the cheek. Get that shading there. It's a little different than the other side. Don't forget, you can get your brush a little wet and take off paint too. Remember, you can how to remove paint and stuff. So there, that's a little lighter. There we go. Now just yellow I used for this little muzzle here. Okay. You could paint the whole thing yellow and add your orange where you want, but I like to mix the two because it looks more like a lion color to me. Okay, so I just picked up a little orangey color around the outside of the muzzle. Give it some shading. There we go. All right, so there's his little muzzle. Here I can use just my yellow on his chin. Lots of times their chins kind of turn a little more white. If you want to use a little brown in there, go ahead. So the shading next to the muzzle. Now, I'll put a little bit of orange in there to match the other side. There we go. I noticed on pictures of lions, now I kind of took a little bit of paint off in the ear here, so it was lighter. So all I did was wash my brush, dry it off just a little bit, and I took some paint off. And now it's, instead of using white, it's lighter. So how about that? Just like that. There we go. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the chin. I noticed on lions, sometimes their chins are almost white. So I'm going to take some paint off at the bottom of his chin and kind of blend that around and just make the bottom of his chin real light. Maybe put some more yellow there. There! So now you keep going, you keep painting, because I know that I had a big head start on you so that you could see what I was painting and what I was doing. So put me on pause while you finish your lion, and you can pause it, and that way you have something to look at. I'm taking off more paint right now just so his little muzzles really pop out. And I might do the same with his nose and just get that a little lighter. Take off a little paint there. Okay, what else do I have to do? I have to do his nose. All right, well, at least I could show you how to paint with only 2 colors, where you can get dark and light, and by removing a little paint you can get lighter, and I can get all that shading out of just 2 colors. So that's kind of fun. All right, so I'm gonna put a little more paint on his nose. There we go. Now I want to show you how to paint. Actually, I'm going to do his eyes. And I'm going to mix a little bit of blue and green. So he has kind of bluish turquoise eyes right in here. And I'm going to use a different brush. I'm using one that has a really tiny point, all right, to get in that area there. And don't forget, like if you have a wet area, you can turn your artwork around. I do that all the time. I turn my artwork around so I can reach different areas easily. Okay, ooh, I like the green, kind of turquoisey green eyes. So, okay, now let's talk about the background. We want big, like our male lions have big manes. And I started out with yellow. And you just want to paint a big sunshine in the background. That's all you want. All these big stripes to come out from the face of the lion. And you just keep going around. You use any or all colors that I gave you. And I'm going to use some gold in between. So I have gold stripes mixed with my yellow, and I want to go all the way off the paper, all the way. And you're not going to tell too big of a difference in my yellow and gold right now, but I am going to add other colors to my lion, to his beautiful mane. Big, beautiful head of hair on my lion. So I am using this, I don't know if that's in the frame, I have this metallic gold paint that I'm kind of mixing in with my yellow. And then I'm going to add more color. When it dries, it'll be glittery and shiny. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of brown in there. Just a little. I can always go back. I don't want it to muddy though. I don't want to paint over and over and over it, because then it'll get real muddy. And the lion will have been played in the mud. Okay, we're getting there. Ooh, look at him. He's beautiful. Now you can put different colors in yours. You can have pink, green, you can have like a rainbow all the way around it. Yeah, you decide what colors you want all the way around your lion. We're getting there. Okay, a couple more areas here. If you notice, I work all the way around, pulling from the lion all the way off the paper. Make sure you have something underneath behind your work of art here to catch all that extra paint. So you should have an art mat down or a really big piece of paper. Alright, so let's get fun with some other little colors here. We'll put just a tiny bit of red. I'm using the very tip to get the skinny lines in. Maybe a little orange. Like I said, you get creative. If you want a rainbow all the way around with all the different colors, then go for it and do that. These turn out amazing. Just keeping mine pretty simple just for the artwork here. Alright, so now let's see, I have a little brown over here and I kind of like that, so I am going to add a little bit more. Just maybe around his face. You get creative with yours. Oh, and the other, well, this is entirely up to you, but lots of times their hair comes off their forehead, this right in here in between. Let's see if we can get some more yellow, and there we go. Gotta have gold. I'll get that gold in there. Can paint gold over kind of whatever you want. But anyway, there. That's quite a lion. I'll put some more over here. So when he dries, he's really shiny. I'm using gold right now, just gold, to kind of go back over all around his face. So he is going to be proud and shiny. There. So there is our lion. So first just the tracing, then just take your time filling in your lion, and ta-da! That is one proud lion. So remember the main, you do whatever you want, any kind of color combination all the way around. Just make sure you're pulling it away like a big sunshine so that it's just going from the lion off all the way off the page, all the way, and it'll look amazing. I wish I could see everybody's work. I just love these kind of projects. So that's it for our lion today. You have a wonderful day. If it's nice out where you are, get out and enjoy the weather. I'm gonna go for a walk right now because it's afternoon and the sky is so blue that I have just got to get out there. So I wish you a wonderful day and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Well, hey everybody, I hope you had fun with that project today. I know I did. So tune in next week. We'll see what we have a new project next week. Okay, bye-bye now.